Hello, happy March. It's Monday. How's everyone? We are back pulling card. We have a little time change today. Just for today, okay? Next week, we'll be back at 11. There was some logistic. My car is in the shop, and that's why. Wow, Archangel Michael flew out. So I think that's a big sign of what card we're going to be reading today. So, new month. What's going on in the new month? What are you dealing with? What do you have in place? Are you hitting your targets? Are you hitting your goal? What is going on? PM, comments, tell me. So we're pulling the card, and I barely shuffle, and Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, shows up. So, well, that tells me we're stepping into the end of first quarter, right? The end of first quarter, March. So you got 2 months in 2020. How has it been for you? So if there's things that you are not seeing, not hearing, not feeling, or there's results that you're not getting, that may be something to look into. Are you trusting it to happen? Are you allowing it to happen? There's a lot of time that we keep looking at, we want to create, we want to crush it, but then we're not allowing anything to happen. My friend just had this huge breakthrough way of receiving money in February. All she tackled was her lineage, and this month she ranked in $6,000 back in February. So yesterday is the last day of the month. She ranked in $6,000 just from receiving, allowing herself. She cleared out some lineage stuff with her dad. Amazing. So that's how it works, people. Not to say I'm not giving you clearly what's going on, but that's how it works. If you are willing to, this is rocking. Yeah, if you're willing to allow yourself to receive, things can happen like that. It's done and done. So trusting is a big part of it. So you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So this is something that's been really touch home right now. One of the reasons I want to tell you why is because my car is having problem, and I'm like, okay, hey Jamie, I got that music going. So we're talking about trusting heaven, Archangel Michael. Hi Grace, hi Ruth. You're safe. Angel stands close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So I was talking about my car. I have my car for about almost 5 years now, and I'm right around 100,000. I always have this thing about I don't like to drive cars at over 100,000 miles, and because that's when everything started happening, right? So interestingly, that is what's happening. So look at how you look at things. I have judgment about my car, and my car is acting up around this time. So now, other than that, really think about, I'm right at the point where I'm about to switch car, and I've been eyeing different types of car, things that I'm tuning into the energy of it. I'm tuning into what car speaks, not even speaks, what car do I align in with my future self? So for me, Tesla, innovative, the design is exquisite. The way I read the book, I read about Elon Musk and how Tesla's vehicle came about, the design and everything about it. So I was like, I love the idea. I love the way it is. But I've been waiting. I have not been trusting. I got a hit from intuition and say go change your car. And I was like, the car's still working. It needs an electric charger. I should wait until I move. And guess what happened? Sometimes when you're stalling and when you get a hit, because when you get a hit of intuition, you want to execute, hit and execute. I didn't do that. So now I'm learning a lesson. Everything, not everything, but things are starting to get to that point. Granted, I take care of my car. I get oil change, all the time, when it's supposed to. I have it checked out, I have alignment done, I have everything done. I just got new tires a few months ago, but it's time to change car, and step into my future self and I didn't listen to intuition. So guess what happened? My car started breaking down. So not to say this is a breakdown, and then if you can look at it and trusting the universe is wanting to give you something better, would you still resist? That's a question I would like to ask you. Would you still resist what it's trying to give you? Universe trying to give me a better car, and I totally didn't do it. And doesn't mean I can't do it right now, but what lesson do I take from that? Listen to your intuition, because it got me to many, many things. It got me a free piano. It got me free trips. It had me gone to places that I just freaking love. At the best vacation ever. So it's like, why not? So I'm sitting on today. No wonder we're pulling this card for March. A lot of us are probably, if this is you, let's just say if this is you, if this resonates with you, let me know, comment, PM, what's coming up, because we set a lot of goals in January, and we look into all the action, all the planning, and then all the action. We're probably somewhat in action in February, and if the action's not yielding results, what do? Now, there's a couple of ways you can, but it's all start with the energy of it, right? You want to look at the energy and say like, hey, what is running? What is going on? So for me, obviously, lack, right? Like, or doubt. Those twos are like my main thing that have me going through all the stuff I'm going through today. Hey, Kenny. Hey, bro. How are you? Haven't talked to you in a while. I saw your post. Sending you guys lots of love for your dad. Anyway, so there's things that I was not trusting. There's things that I was having doubts. So that's what I aligned in. And that's the energy I aligned in. So guess what will happen? When you don't trust and you're having doubts, things are going to show up to have you, it will push you forward. It may not be how you expected, but it will push you forward one way or another. Life goes on. Life's going to keep going forward, whether you like it to be the way it is or not. But guess what? That also gives you the power of, what do I want to align in? What am I creating? What am I allowed to myself to receive? So now I'm looking at, what do I allow myself to receive, right? So that was the next step. Now that I am aware, I was aligning with lack. I've been present to, hi, yes, this has been a long time. This is what Kenny's saying. I miss you. You're looking great, sis. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it's been a long time. When are you coming to San Diego? Come to California. Let's go play. I'm in LA sometimes, too. It's just a plane flight away. When you're here, make sure you let me know. Pull out my Asian thing. Anyway, so we're talking about trust. We're talking about trusting whether things looks like it may be working out for us or not, just trusting it. So for me, when I discover I was in the lack energy, I was in the doubting energy, what I also presence to is how much I have not been living in abundance. Even when spirits are guiding me, even when the universe is telling me like, hey, there's abundance, and this is how I can tell. I find pennies everywhere, all the time. I don't know if you are one of those people that like find like little monies here and there everywhere on the ground. I would literally walk in downtown LA in dinner. I walk past a parking lot. There's like a fold up quarterly, a fold up $10 sitting on the ground. I literally did not know what to do with it. I was like, oh, money. That was my reaction. I did not even pick it up. And then my boyfriend was the one that's like, hey, $10. He picked it up and he's like, hey, here's yours. I was like, thank you. And then yesterday I went to a coffee shop. I got out of the coffee shop. I was like, cool, doing my thing. And then he pulled out the car. He got in the car because there's like the bush sidewalk has like those bushes and things. So I couldn't get in the car. So he has to pull it out a little bit further so I can get into the car. And then as soon as he pulled the car forward, I was like, there's $20 just laying on the ground. And I was like, oh, thank you, universe. You just double my finding. And the day before that, I kept getting extra discount in stores that I did not expect to. I found 3 pennies like on the floor, like just laying around in different spots. Those are little trails that universe give you. Some people may think like, oh, I don't want small money. Think about how you see money, big money, small money, there's judgment in there. Oh, these are like dirty money, like, because it's on the ground. I don't want it. Guess what you're telling the universe? You're telling the universe that you don't want it. So you want to really think about that and really say like, hey, do I judge this money? Hey, Cindy. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you forever. Oh, Kenny say, yes, I need to book a trip to SD. I've never been there. I'll let you know when I plan a West Coast trip. Heck yes, come visit me. We're gonna go play. Oh, I would love to go hang out. Cindy, are you back in the States? What's up? We're pulling cards today. We're pulling Keepers of the Light. Always. Not always, but it's just what I've been tuning in. So, and we have, oh, I shuffled a card. It's in there. I promise you. I got Archangel Michael today. Trusting Heaven. Oh, I found it. See how cool it is. Trusting Heaven. So, however you judge a situation, however you judge a result. Hi, Joseph. Oh my goodness, everybody is on. I love it. Hi, happy Monday. We're pulling cards. These are called Oracle cards. This deck is called Keepers of the Light, which is all the light workers. That is all the Ascended Masters and angels and all that. Yes, it's super woo-woo, and I'm okay with it, and all these lights beings. There's messages when you pull the card, just so y'all know. And then you can ask any questions for guidance. So today what we pulled is, oh, I shuffled the card again, and now I can't find it. Is Archangel Michael, and talking about trusting. Trusting, when we are not aligned in trust, we're aligned in doubt and lack, or anywhere that we just feel like, nope, things are against me, things are not working out for me. So you want to look at what's your judgment in there, what's your expectation, what's your judgment in there. So that gives you a lot of what energy you're aligned in and what you can shift. So for me, when I discovered like, wow, I wasn't living in abundance, when I find all these money on the ground, extra discount that came out of nowhere, I went to Michael's to get yarn, and I have those regular standard 40% discount that they have online, and all of a sudden I get to the register and he goes, 40%? No, you're gonna get 60. I'm like, why? And he's like, you're a member. Today's only. So the universe has these little ways to manifest things for you without you even asking for it. Because I was asking for abundance. I was aligning in abundance. So I was finding free money. I'm getting extra discount. Super interesting. So it's these little things that have you get the feeling. Tune into the feeling of how awesome it is to out of nowhere found $20 on the ground. And if you can hold into those energy, that feelings, that's when you're going to manifest bigger and bigger. Because you're going to start trusting. That's how you start building your trust. If you don't feel like you can step into, I'm going to trust I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to trust I'm going to be like making this, or making this happen, that happen. Look for the little things. Those are all manifestations. It doesn't have to be, the love of your life, or, this grand, like, mention that someone just gave you. No, it's all about knowing what you want so you can create your desire, and then you want to look into what energy am I aligned in, because that is what's going to give you everything that you want, and then you're going to allow yourself to receive. So I really can't find my PL anymore, but I'm going to go look at the meaning in the book just so I extend the message a little bit for you. And I wonder if it will go with nope. It's that Archangel, so I think I'm gonna have to go back to, I'm gonna look at the table of content just so you know. I'm not like, oh my god, this is the first one, literally the first card of the deck, and I didn't even when I tune in, it's way better. I'm just like a little wrapped up in. All right, here we go. So who's Archangel Michael? Saint Michael, or Michael, is one of the 4 major archangels in the Abrahamic religions. His twin flame is faith. He is loved all over the world because he is the patron saint of protection. He wields a bright sword of light to help us detach from dramas. I'm reading a little funky right now. The lights is getting me. Challenges or fears. His name means he who is like God. And his fiery presence helps awaken our leadership skills and remind us that we have the capacity to connect with heaven. If challenges are present in your life, call on Michael, to bring his sword of light to energetically disconnect you from what's no longer serving you. So, let me give you back to that example. For me, for what I'm encountering, that is going to cost a few $1,000s for my car to get fixed, and then I would have to go and look for a new car. So to me, it's like, it's not even worth it to fix it, but what am I going to do? Of course I'm going to fix it, and then I'll go sell it. So to add in that extra, like for me, if you're playing with energy, you want to add in those little extra power that you have. You want to harness everything that you can to really like give you everything you want. I would tune into Archangel Michael. I will call on him, and here's what I say. Call on Michael and bring his sword of light to energetically disconnecting you from what's no longer serving you. I would imagine him come in with that sword, with the light sword, and just like just cut away, disconnect all of that lack, all of that doubt, all of that scarcity that I have, all the fear I have about like, oh my God, like nothing's working out for me. Nope. And then it's like, oh, I don't have enough money. Like, nope. Energy is everything. If you can't believe it, it can happen. If you can't, and this is not just on a mental level. This is law of attraction. If you stand in the energy of abundance, wealth, like just there's everything is available to you. It's beyond your mindset. It is beyond your mindset because it's what's given you the thoughts, feelings, and action. That's what energy is. So now looking at what Michael can do for you, your angel team is with you now. So if you're in a space where you're like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my life, I have a lot going on, everything is uncertain, everything is like, I'm not sure, or you're like, things are not working out, I didn't meet my quota in February, it's already like March and I need to like put in more action. You want to align yourself first. You're not in this alone, because the archangels are with you. You may be feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, but your angels are inviting you to take a step back so that they can come in and share the light of miracles. There's miracles happening. Guess what's happening with me? When I took the car to the dealers, it had the diagnostic. It says I need spark plug and I need like transmission, sealant, like it needs to, like there's a hole, there's a leak, and blah, 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 blah. And my car is not even consistently having problem. It would just happen 4 times in the past 2 months. So it's not to the point that it's like, oh my God, I can't drive my car. You know, it's still working. I drove all the way to LA with no problem. But do I want to get it fixed? Of course. So now, my boyfriend happens to know people who is the owner of the collision center, who is expert in repairing cars, all kinds of cars. Literally, he has a Ferrari sitting in the parking, and then he has this vintage Lincoln sitting there. So there's all kinds of cars he's fixing, and he can give us a kick-ass rate. And I get a super, super low rate on rental car as well. So my repair is going to cost way less, and also my car is going to get taken care of, and I have a way less cost rental car. So these are the miracles that you manifested without you even trying. When you tune into the power and the energy of abundance is all around you. So if you're sitting there saying like, no, I don't have the love of my life in my life, then that's what's gonna happen. So you want to think about abundantly. There's 7-8 billion people on earth, and you really think that you can't find that person? I call bullshit on that one. What do you think? Because I don't believe that you can't find that person. You tell me 8 billion people. Cut it in half. You know, if you're like, you know, normal, not gay or lesbian, that's still, let's say half is, I don't even know what the ratio is at this point. It is like half and half. Let's just make it easy, half and half. You have, 4 billions or 4 billions people you can choose from? However, whatever, you know, just think about that, you know? I mean, if you really tell yourself you can't, that's just bullshit. Like, you set yourself there, and you create that for yourself. So, you want to tune into what the heck is going on here? What energy am I aligned in? So, now, archangels are with you. Know that Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you, so that you can allow in the miracles of change that you deserve, that you want. So anything that gets in the way, whoever gave me that lights, thank you. So if you tune into the help that you do have, keep going and trusting. And then again, what's this card about? Oh, so interesting. I actually had it flipped the other way. That's why I couldn't find it in the mask of the card. Trusting heaven. Whether you're you are religious or not, these are just ascended master. You don't have to believe in them, but know that higher power is here to help. The universe is here to help. If you believe in God, God is here to help. And you can create your reality. Even in the quantum physics point of view, we create our reality every second of the way. So either tune into that, or you can be like, whatever, don't care, just live the way the life it is. Not a big deal. I have no judgment about it. But personally, yes, energy is everything. If you think it can happen, it will happen. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen to my card, because I'm about to continue to call on Archangel Michael to come help me. So this is what I'm going to do today. In the month of March, we're starting a new month. So really, there's a lot we can reflect on January and February. January is all about the hype, the resolution, or the change. Like, what am I going to be like 2020? Create and manifest everything, right? And then February comes. If you haven't gotten the things that you want, what shows up? Look at it as an opportunity to reflect, to evaluate, and see like, okay, investigate, explore, instead of going like, oh my God, no, nothing is happening. You're right. We can create different kinds of stories. Suffering is completely optional. You can go into exploration, or you can go into make wrong and defeat and disappointment and all the attachment. Not to say that's wrong. It's just what we do as human. But we can also take the other side of it, which is what I'm telling you now. We can choose the other side and say like, okay, well, there's some results that wasn't what I wanted. There's things that didn't go the way I wanted. What do I want to choose now? What else can I create right now? So that's the power I give you today. We got Archangel Michael right here. Oh, I don't know where I put him again. Anyway, I just keep shoving him somewhere. It's in the deck, I promise. Okay, I put it in the bottom instead of the top. So there's a lot of things that we're going to tune into this month, but mainly we're riding on the love month from last month in February because of Valentine's Day. So we're rolling out the love course mid-March. So we have about 2 weeks to open the course, and the website is being built, and as we're speaking right now, talking about creating a reality, right? So we're working on that, and it's gonna roll out. And if you are a single Pringle in February, or if your Valentine is not what you expected, your partner was not how you want him to be, and maybe even in an argument, anything, we got something for you. This course is going to transform your love life. This course is going to have you really fully understand what being in love looks like, what wanting to be in love looks like, and how to find that person. We're gonna dive into all of it. Wherever that you think you can't have, we're gonna make that happen. So that's what we're rolling out for you. So for now, we're gonna trust the power of heaven, and then we're gonna come back on Wednesday at 4 o'clock and see you. Bye! We'll talk more then. If you have questions, if you want a reading, PM, comment. Monday and Friday at 11, usually, unless like 1 and 2 things. Wednesday at 4 o'clock. I will see you there. Bye!